Hello, teachers. This is the instructional guide for Primary 5, Term 1, Week 8. For this week's topic, we have two booklets, and then after that, there is a test to be administered. So let's start with the first booklet. For this one, is actually a recap of what they have learned in the previous class. So let's start with 49 divided by 9, right? So they have to understand that 49 divided by 9 is the same as 49 out of 9. Okay, and then so this is might want to refresh your memory. What is this called? This is an improper fraction. So they have to convert it into a mixed number. And how do they do it? They will use this method, 49 divided by 9, right? And then you get the remainder. Now, the way to understand this is this, right? The quotient is actually the whole. 9 is actually the total number of parts. And 4 is what's remaining out of the total number of parts, right? So 49 divided by 9, right? In total, you get a quotient, right? The quotient is a whole. And then this is the total number of parts of a fraction. And this is number of parts out of the total number of parts. Now, if they have problem remembering, you can always do it this way, right? Remember that it's a clockwise arrangement, right? So 5 whole, 4 out of 9. Okay, so this is just a quick recap for them. If you think they are not too sure yet, you can try to do question B, all right? But I think it should be fine, quite easily understood. And then most of this, right, are just regurgitation. So I will skip these questions and just get them to do one word problem on their own, right? Tell them that it's the same thing. This is a word problem. The idea now is about, for example, in this question, 8 watermelons divided by 3. And always get them to pay attention to the instruction, because they're supposed to express a number in mixed number or fraction and in its simplest form. And I always tell students, that even if the question did not ask them to express the answer in their simplest form, they have to do it. Okay, so try getting them to do this, and then the answer, they write work statement. Each neighbor don't accept 2 whole, 2 out of 3, just like that. They have to answer the question. Each neighbor received 2 whole, 2 out of 3 watermelons. Okay, and a lot of these questions are repetitive, so I don't think we would want to do all these questions, but perhaps go to the last one, right, where it is a multi-step question, right? So you can actually go through with them, right? Farmer Gary sold 22 kilograms of apples and 34 kilograms of oranges over 8 days. He sold an equal mass of each type of fruit each day. How many kilograms of apples and how many kilograms of oranges did he sell each day? All right, so what he needs to do, right, is so 22 kilograms of apples over 8 days. So he needs to find each day, right, how many apples did he sell? So it's 22 divided by 8, right? And the number of oranges that were sold each day, 34 divided by 8. Okay, and so these are basically 2-step questions where there's several parts to it. And that's all. Okay, the second booklet is now converting fractions to decimals, right, using division. Right, this is actually quite easy. So express 2 out of 3 as a decimal, right? So 2 divided by 3 is 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is 2 divided by 3, right? So this sign actually means divide, right? Just remind them, right? A lot of them did not know what that means. Right, 2 out of 3 actually means divide. So what is 2? So first of all, let's study the question. You have to express a fraction as a decimal, and then the answers will correct to 1 decimal place. So they would do this step, right? Long division. 2 divided by 3. Okay, can 2 be divided by 3? No, you can't. Let's put a 0 there. And then important thing is they need to put a decimal there. Right, you got to remind them, right? So this becomes 20. The 0 goes down, becomes 20. Sorry, not here, but this way. I beg your pardon. Okay, this way, right? 20. So can 20 divide by 3? Yes, it can, but as a remainder. So it'll be 20 divided by 3. The closest is to 18, right? So 3 times 6 equals 18. Okay, and then after that, 2 again, and then bring down 0. And you know this is going to continue, right? There's always a remainder because 2018, right? Now, the thing is they only need one decimal place. So we just need to do one more. That will be able to get them to do one decimal place. One decimal place is this, right? So the question now is, can 6, right, the right digit for the one decimal place, will it push? Would it is it enough, right, to push it up to the next level? Anything 5 and above can. So therefore, answer is 0.7. Right? Okay, 0.7, and they have to write the answer here correct to one decimal place. Okay, notice the sign. So it's important for you to use this sign because 2 divided by 3 is not equals to 0.66, right? Because it's more 0.66, so you have to use this approximate sign. All right, make sure that they do that. Okay, and then when the right answer equals 0.7, they will write correct to one decimal place. Okay, they can use a calculator, but I think that's quite easy, right? You don't have to really do that with them. So after that, get them to do the guided practice. Okay, on their own. Let me see. I think we don't have to do the calculator calculation part. So for guided practice, just do question 1 and question 2. Okay. Question 3, I think it's quite easy, and so on. And then get them to do question 5, right? Because this is a word problem, and question 6. Okay. So if you think they need more practice, can do a few more here, independent practice. But if not, I would just say go down all the way to maybe question 16. Right? Farmer Roy mixed 28 kilograms of white rice with 10 kilograms of brown rice. He then packed all the rice equally in 9 bags. How many grams of rice in each bag does each bag contain? Right? So he basically 2-step. You got to need at 28 to 10. And then after that, 38 divided by 9 packs. So quite relatively easy. I think most of the classes should be able to finish on time. Do let them do the corrections, right, previously. I know that there's some of them who have missed, who have not completed a lot of the corrections. So get them to do the corrections, right, if they have not done it. If they've already done the corrections, you can actually just, there's a test paper, right? You can administer the test paper for them to do on the spot, right? And then the rest bring home to do. That's it, right, for this week's Primary 5 topic.